so no waje fie se be nye bone na Nyankopɔn wiase yenya bone o ye mumbra bia so so no enam se President Mahama tumi woni nsɛm no se be tumi woni se chinyi ni ho asese nti no but eni fa tumi Nyankopɔn tumi ebe ne beso eben beso tebula fa mo bibia akwaba biem eba program di se fe no Bɛkyerɛ mu no efem Gordon Asare-Bediako ene ba bedi enkomo bebree na Ekra Professor Azibwadi, one executive director IRPP, was Dean Faculty of Accounting and Finance, UPSC, or Abetanasi Amiedi Enkomo, Peter Ankuma, and so program one class prefect, one deputy editor, dispatch newspaper, and our war, and then Audu Mahama. Amina Penny Aud Mahama and so a managing editor the custodian paper Kamuna better of course engineer wisdom Adam Gumashi engineer Adam wisdom Gumashi better na yet also in fact only it's a fan of Manaso or special assignment to be baby into a fan of Manaso na ending most the accostomated the Abba and 2 weeks ago and a better say before you go Easter break and you can't say EMP yeah your man panyin tuma Ibrahim Hamadiano company no dan so called bid no se den no ye de be ma no eno ntido ye project wa ha se ye de be ma no ampazo abem ye so 23% excellent to A+ wodi atiteam on fanko oh god na make as you na na ku fo do wo bia nya ko prosirawo won to nkwande mo ma ho se den tayi 83 just saying ai o mo ahoden papa na tenase na sere ne hu eti esema ekoso na enkofo fa echewpa emra ho na o ma fa echewpa ne kopo ama I'm sure na nekofo ado you feel vindicated even abakwa kwotena efie no ya MPP fo bebre kurampo etu ya nugu so and why you say na family and friends and nepotism kofo kekasa and NDC be o matum tentan NDC bayi o matum tentam da mu say o mabod o mu say twum o kenka EMP atane beka me bobo 1 or 2 bisi we amesa baba to EMP no maka de bia e kire me say EMP no me de you say an engineered and planned for baba munka ni mechi engineered and planned for baba sa anything oh LGBTQ plus nonsense no so I no I said this nonsense must stop Reverend is 30 hey papa what break over break also because you have no principles so what principle e ka dota lo respect e ka wonye de wuyi na wo hwese Methodist so for penya bekasa chief imam so matese wakasa emra Kali Bishop Conference for so dem wajimu dendende Methodist for dem wajimu dendende sofo ana wonu apostle Okwajiman wonu so abekasa hey my goodness latest one is Easter na also the ba papa ya wotem tie aha sofo Kofi Oduro wonu so de dia ba na tie no nyo na de tie ni ba yo papa yi no o kumase osofo opali kodo kire aha opali kodo kire na wode saa de ne ba na o preach wa so de mu ana nipa ya ba ka se tie but when then they were their code highest of a year just the decibels no was really so that's it yeah mabo kakra moti ai abati so bo no what it we dey obeti into beti na Ghana a very interesting country na they say the work asa na wadwe hu ko akiri pam before because kwa asa busa wo say asebe na ka fa o ka ne enura e fa asem ko bi ayi di ne no ya hwese wo beka ya sa wonka hu bibia dia then because you are good to go obetima as the team opposition but what can asem bia fa sa asem no ho enura chi na ene asem na sa ba bi ma na opposition yesterday sa wo shifting opposition no akɔ different position today I think say any di mu ebro kwan so no eke be better so be ka say ewura na me gidie nie eno na me position say netie na so enei be a minya friend and better particulars in Tino. My sister my position. So this is my current position. Or this is my current stance. For me, any pebiakasa obetimi as a kind of now they the witness for some almost a major the witness for not a one of their cardinal and you pass or mudi we are said the cast of muja never do or muda must there be. Because the muja nyinkwa na be buso mo se the muja nyinkwa na sanya hospital so na nyinkwa se no be wo be je am ko hospital ko edin because so hospital e ba prescription akoto a e de ne chese no bu na e ma ho to e be akopon na ji wo. So if that is a idea but you put the near you one day be discussing and then what as for say o ma ye ka kante say no o betima je moja na emom no moja no wa obetwa si ho obetwa moja na so na munnim se moja no so wutimi ntwi so more than be 1 month na and so we position my safety I can't begrudge them. If someone so most sitting position LGBTQ no one mama ya so to say this is my current position na you no video the bro e ba ma yele my video the bro I'm Ghana for who say and this is for your very dishonest people, very dishonest people. Now some George there no the guy he's lost it completely. Why a trofo we muadie na mi atena ni ton ahomaso akakabinsem akokrokosem. Your arrogance is disgusting, very nauseating. Chef, na asoma wo kan woni mi o you know na ya to the bia na ma nipa no beat me cassette the body of Christ ya na me ya but I go talk obi nkuma no he has a way of dealing with people, he has a way of dealing with charlatans ya omo declare ka abobo kom God has a way of dealing with them. It's our protocol. Obi nkuma omo timi de kakra bi na meka wanu mu ko befa so twabe ni bedu na twabe no so adu sese ya ama ye twitwagu. Sam George the position on LGBTQ obwa he doesn't believe in anything that he says. Check the year 2014 oh baby LGBTQ semi by in fact eba I think 2013 eba President Mahama ekoye eko launching the book my first coup d'etat in US New York and a gay practitioner, gay activist, gay promoter, gay bibia gay femina pope Andrew Solomon. President Mahama called launching the book then as vice president. My first coup d'etat we call launching the US by and President Mahama emails in Wuye. Okolonti sabuku okoda Andrew Solomon empa one of the gay partners daso eye don be ye those disgusting things no e ho okoda e okoda empa na so hwe se empa na emre din it is daso e pejani na hwe wiem pictures wo ho enye me na me exaggerate Ghana for kan ho asem we president Ghana for kan ho asem should be by Ghana for kan ho asem then Sam George now we appointee of President Mahama, not the position here or see them communication specialist at the office of the president. Communication specialist at the office of the president, virtually like a spokesperson to the government then. Or the catch Ghana for was it not the Ghana for ye? Now, Lord Sam George 2013, 2012, 2013, there about to know. And there is Ghana for any Adriani. Infew, akwan, hospitals, schools, fuel prices. And then Sam George when Mahama was the president, John Mahama won. wasi nneɛma ehia Ghana for ɛne saa nneɛma review video lo ho ɛkra mɛbɔ na owie ya na Akufo-Addo bɛyɛ president ɛfa wasi Sandwich ka sɛ saa discussion no ɛho hia no ogidi sɛ ɛyɛ nkɔfoɔ bi political opponents ɛna ahyɛ dɛ have saa conversation no just to discredit the government and then he took the media to the cleaners. Say here media for no, you are supposed to educate, inform and entertain. Now when the encounter LGBTQ some encounter some judge you no video no about Monto Bokra. He will be at him. He goes into opposition. Nanado assumes range of government. Then some judge all of a sudden return of the mark waba hey LGBTQ after the who here child ranidie LGBTQ who asem e who here child school ebeko e who here child asore ebeko e who here child hospital yebehwe nyesie e who here child akwan yebeyie Sam George when President Mahama Ben Nana Akufo-Addo was the president. When Mahama was the president e who here adwane who here child LGBTQ was asem school who here child LGBTQ was asem Nana becomes the president what time no topsy-turvy. And yet, afraid the LGBT wasem, and who we actually be able to say, it's a knuckle for the Yabi Bia. Now, one can LGBT wasem, and yes, idea, and then we can hold also. I can someone Emma, the top penny, Bishop Asare. I said that I organize special prayers. A one pie man, hey, and you see, I feel. Back and forth, LDP go out of power. Then comes NDC again, Jobahama, resurfacing. LGBTQ asabasa baby. After some judges say there be here. Everyone meeting I follow say, oh, it still remains priority, and then sir. Now, President Mahama say any priority. First goes so quite for emphasize it. I say yes, you're priority. I say near Yakwa Ghana in area, a swing the two so a bura a year politics will be a field the cocoa farms mansa. I just yeah, LGBTQ once according to the gospel by John Dramani Mahama. And then some will be a baby do. Na Dr. Lawrence Tete, so for Penny Lawrence Tete, interesa evangelist, ya mutu church ye pine by Christopher, mutu church ye kwaka some mediately, many a Methodist in me, but in Busofu Bia, it is a soft be preaching, say, me use a Thomas Uma, me to be Fabi. I said, what television, so I right here. Was over marching to the office of the president, Jubilee House. I'm like, can I say that Nana Akufo-Addo, and that this nonsense must stop. He took on all a softphone and him for all my gun, and we say, or you tell me, man on Moncasa, now on my year, who for cowards. I said, you, no, settle. I said, but do Mahama down for so. Yeah, what your point on all of us, dear. I did ready. Ese bom paye ema President Mahama na enkofo atwa ne ho asia no entimi M1 na do je ne wonu kwa ye dua wa kwanten kro obom paye ma omo atwa ne ho asia there be you took him to the cleaners and if somebody will spare you forget it your credibility is in tactics as your friend say Lawrence Tete it's gone now we beat me. I think say me shake ya me bana and one you panel no mudin kombo na shake say on we President Mahama number now and also so friend say Dr. Lawrence Tete what the hell me wo President Mahama number and I'm not ashamed say me what the me can publicly say now who feels ashamed of having a president's number who feels ashamed unless you are insane I think I'm going to number nibi. But one attended the marketing for himself, all because he said they were kind of born to say Dr. Lawrence Tete was President Mahama number. And they say, for President Mahama, on the friend, Munyana, Udafo, the person number, one friend, my consultancy, friends relationship, friends relationship with benefits. What you say? afraid here nyakopo bodo President Mahama ho ban no atese Lord na Mahama amamu Lord na Mahama nka ho amambo first lady nka ho yesew President Mahama ni ato abama no stay there no what empire no what you say e bomb empire ma President Mahama nyakopo be ball ho ban one side there no nyakopo ball Lord na Mahama ho ban nyakopo bo President Mahama household bi yesew na akufo no ni yire na akufo no ni yire no anwo no nya busuafo you didn't see the need to serve bomb empire bi amano. Rather, no, you saw the need to denigrate him, marshal all forces at your disposal. Now, my the prophetic ministry, near the body of what could when mercy completely. Mabaso, almost has a video slow, may say, or not as ya bo videos. My ball is such a video. My ball, Friday say, Apostle Quadmo video. My ball. Some George video now between 2012 and 2013 the oka efa LGBTQ hono na bo ye no so bia na ma bo tie na ma bo no so die apa efe say osofu kofi odru na bo no so die it am safety kitu bi na menko EMP ehun asem ana say say baby o man adu ayehu all of a sudden and come on, airport nice about mineral resources in Ghana. All of a sudden, and it beats my mind, kakra, and I'm worried. Yakwem say you will name that Minister of Natural Resources in the person of Amakufibua, the actor. Makai, Amakufibua won't comfort and comfort at the Assam to so say. We Ankasawe Galamsi, and go for Cassa, we party officer, we will constituency, a children go for Galamsi, and go for artists on several occasions. Minister be you are not here because we need the crib. Now, and I look at the be, Mubabemu, and I look at the be. Yet, you can say, what about the press conference? And the rob by you and Yasi, Su, Adaya, what it's a mountain to me, I galamse, to my own to my galamse, that you will do, and it just say, hey, or true. As I said, Bennett, I want to be a galamse was all better the picture. I say, a beer distraction of forest reserve, and I say, what a body. A bit no bet na TV so kwese da bi tese de chama wontumi ayede yakobo na so do munkuno ba say lame dark minister ma menso adekro Dama Goldfields oma ya juma Ghana about 30 years enti na omo ade ne beso last year April and na mo cho krata e de koma aban wo so sising say omo pese omo kon oyi no so at least no so a omo sa atoa so ena pese Mahama se da bi won pene emfa ma omo bi omo ewia omo nko no de be ma Ghana ni no problem say e Ghana fo asase nti Ghana ni nya no ya na so kuta data yi nko akwalifa yi na obetimi aye technical expertise ne financial mazala obetimi atembi ani ho afrani nya ne ntitie hu say omo the machines call EMP mo omo just virtually EMP are taking over. Don't forget the EMP no omo ye contract yi holoma omo provide mining services wo holoma ye be can documents be bre wa sin and ye say omo the mines no amano and ye tetiamu kase wa ha. Credit goes to engineer wisdom Edem Gomasi or my public education social media while launching major campaign on social media say enya papa say a day a jumane bema EMP so munye abra or mun go through tender no one that mo you no ke kan ya na afedie e so mo say sade e be so obu say o mati afi holo ma na Reuters a international media outlet na omo publish 17th March 2026 say Ghana ban ebie tender penko strategic investors ama omo aba beje diamond mines no na omo operate 17th March na omo operate etinisi anu nipa omo nya based from about 4 companies obo companies including EMP entino omo access bid na omo dia bag bid documents obi adin dia ba mo access 17th March 2026 Reuters quote Minerals Commission CEO omo quote no so na aka asem it is credible 17th March. Then comes 24th March 2026. That's 1 week later. Now, Lame Dark Minister Amakufibua, Lame Dark Minister Amakufibua, and then my course on in an who one test here. 24th March Amakufibua, I'm at the state of Babon, say, I fed ya a buying a baby tender. Muntio, a buying baby tender. Ama ubia ababe bidibi competitive tender. Ama ubia admin eyi ni proposal aba. Ye hwehwe mu wie ne se we friend say we qualify ya na de ama kama. And the tender documents the ba bonti ni nyina no bi. Tender documents the ba bonti no. Date was so 24th March 2026. Closing on 31st March 2026. Question we say the Minerals Commission eto mo bie no mo report to no 17th March no na ye for the same minds the see anu de e buy your mo see select EMP no which of the tenders is it the 17th March one or the 24th March one, and it can't be both. The woman say omo de ma omo dada wo dem enti u se wudi boni na yakopon wate woto enti ma dua ma say the mu ye nie enti papa no eko leak information ni say no ye me tender bia enu nti afi na I was said they were compelled to open a tender so called it is a charade it is a charade but nyaba media enkofo ka friend say conflict of interest in ade of course and young people dey conflict of interest be wiase ya wo hoda it will to ma watum and confo so no ka and honorable Kenoforata na data bank no mobile data o ka data bank po so on ka hwie o was aso kan won tiasie and Kenoforata use data bank de ya banjuma Kenoforata data bank starting say bond market or ye kwa omo na ka ho mo ye ma enye ne in fact na senya this buy bond market ya ye ko ne ma you on be ma expert advice na no data bank dis awu omako ye free on go for fire on go ye free but the fair original one it is there. Yes. Original one e another point and omacheda before Kenoforata eba abamu no one reserve the data bank da into no that issue of conflict of interest it doesn't arise. As you the sheno and then na for the bushafo and na for the bushafo na say the previous na for the bushafo omunya Ghana for ni bia na so we say ora ade ni mu ahun we say ora that compilation of madness no we say mu a na say we kenkan eniama okuje to abrakwa ene mpenifo bi e kan me fere ma o mkwa say they are associated with that gibberish and rubbish. We can count ora no a wan hwe ya obi obeka say EMP ya de ama friend said da mama said de ama EMP no enye conflict of interest bia no wo ka ora na wa so go boli bia ku no wa so boli bia ku no e de bedi ko we bre me se videos no e wo hol mo Peter Atenase enti no me wo chebu safo bi se pa na videos ma start rule no no so timi de nani ahwe ene I'm turning the studio into a cinematography abi haba be cinema Peter mo achi mo akwa ba te say yenya na ohuya ahode wo pa na ne farm kakra na eye me nam kwan so na unipa Land City Lawrence yeah okay Lawrence of friends say I say
Now when you are starting now, I'm so Lawrence. I'm quite sure. Oh, and that's a lunch. It's that okay. Lunch me chow. Okay. What's now when you are started that I'm saying any go do starting to say I started that now. The fewer the merrier. Like my butt hair was a good solid. Me should have paid the ass me to come one and I'm a baby. It is a weird yeah. Oh, I want to get the so Lawrence Maba. Right, and be able to. But then I'm be sure when it is on the years to follow myself. If you ask me, they say, what do you miss out? I miss out if you ask no. Now also now me means a house will grow cold. I want me tell you that. Oh. The Polar Michelle, I should prepare the Polar school. I want the good if I am pam, where is the power and pam. I often I will come in. It's Mr. 1 year or so. Will be a boy, I will tell you. It's a mess of watch it. Martin, I hope you. And I'm a power memo. I will be a soccer permission. I think permission. Better permission. Now, way on I'm quite ready to be able to do her. I'm just going to do a bimuna because catching some way in the problem in okay, Gideon, me patrol, me send videos be mount. Peter, me videos that can send it in command, and I said day. Oh, yes, video in my yes, or my way, okay, Tipacho, she so be na we amamia. Yes, starting famous my label Sam George Mahama 1. So be hu Sam George Mahama 1. Utwa mituma e kemane beji papa Sam George Mahama 1. Na ki abona mashade. Ti de eye ready na odi matum abra Peter ekasa. But when say kwame bra. I was say ye pebre ohun. Na asema o me bae na wo ka ho asem family and friends. And state capture no yetiminya not necessarily to say urade na omo ye no but with facts and data na yema etifo ne Ghana fo ehu nyoma boni bia NDC fo e kan di MPP omo bae no o ma triple no quadruple no eye more than that when say sa family and friends and same omo kofa President Kufuado Kemfriata ne Gabi no ni abem Gabi yeah, family and friends, yeah. Almost family tree. Almost press conference. Yes. Screen, yes. Screen touch. Now President Kufuado, ne Chrome for no one post, no money 20. President Mahama by so Savannah region. Yes. Oma one more post was Savannah region. No next one. What about 48? 48. Yamabo. Sir, okay, be no man for be say eboa. It will be about to broadcast and be na me can no have say na Abraham Mahama a opposition leader. Yes. O catch a Ghana for you say na na Kufuado akukudro say o ka say I'm not corrupt because war ebusafo do mbe wie sika. E wa ban no amano. Yes, e bo sabu bo mu din. Yes. Tio. Former president. Yes. Former president and the potential president again. Abu Bo Mudi say we will be Yesika Aman and Kufuado. Said they will retirement will be this Jessica. And Kufuado equal retirement at age 80 as I say. It's 80 or 81. Yes. Mahama was also going to retirement maybe at 70 or 71 ho baby. Now they say we more years and me aduma. More years and you are still youthful. It would be Yesikapa, the Mabusafo with you, including even side chicks. Yeah, yes, on the believe. I will believe in side chicks. What's a cocoa where you contractors near the woman's car or the molecule equipment or my side chicks be. It also bring Yesika or retirement, no better fee any side chicks. I want also, because I was a crucial part of the ecosystem. I feel part of Yanko. Share. Already no, or buy over 2.25 times. President Mahama. Okay. 1 year and 3-4 months. 25. And then also you buy can once. Okay. And of Sani Krum for in the bush for a mom post 48. Almost we ekunum no mo yere nom. And no bush for and so can. Yes. And also who table we are. You be kind no so one. Now kwa say omo say amakwata. If Eastern region. And the target Kufuado. Say Eastern region near Chimfo, one post to draw pan. County 19 and 20.
Okay.
But by Savannah, President Mama Fuel, Don Jinapo, or energy minister. Pato, a year for some of your Monkahima. Aye. And Yusuf Suleimana, or a deputy minister of lands and natural resources. And then you come, you know. Yusuf Isaka Jaja, or a deputy minister environment, science and technology. Charles Kipu, director general BNI.
Kipu. Yes.
Who's your Gunjani?
Some people in a law.
I know. I know system. But they high a director general.
Yes.
Hajia Fati Fogo, a national coordinator, school feeding program.
Okay.
Chief Dolewura Abdul Malik Zakaria, on the MD National Investment Bank.
NIB.
And Callistos Dr. Mahama, executive secretary to the president. Joyce Bauer, presidential advisor. And also Urban Nikunin Nimuanomo Edio, and Nka 48 by Yereba and also.
Now, Joyce Bauer Mutayo Krumputier, by extension, were a relative of John. Oh, Nasende. And yes, let's be only relatives. And Dr. Abdul Samed Tanko, yes, CEO Ghana Medical Center. Okay. Dr. Leslie Issa Adam, CEO Rich Hospital. Okay. Idrissa Queen Borisa, CEO Ghana Buffer Stock. Dr. Abiba Zakaria, Commissioner, National Insurance Commission. Adam Mutawakilu, MD Ghana Water Company. Yes. Former MP. Basintele Malik, Youth Employment Authority. Manki Rahman, Ghana Cylinder Manufacturing Company. Dr. Zakaria Mumuni, Deputy Governor, Bank of Ghana. Yes. Yes. Prof. Ahmed Jinapo, Director General JTEC. Abu Hassan Mahama, Volta Aluminium Company. Mohamed Abubakar Gazari, Deputy CEO, VACO Trust Fund. Dr. Dramani Isahaku, Deputy CEO, National Petroleum Authority. Jalil R.A., Director, VRA. Okay. Osman Suleimana, also Policy Planning, Monitoring, Evaluation, Minerals Development Fund. MIF. Yes. Peter Nuhu, Deputy Director, Feed Ghana. Okay. Feed Ghana, jealousy. Oh, market. Hey! Minister of Agriculture here then. Feed Ghana. Yes. A component of 24-hour economy, no. Feed Ghana, heal Ghana, kill Ghana, slaughter Ghana, chew Ghana, burn Ghana. Ghana Boundaries Commission. Okay. Sheriff Adam. Handam Zakaria. Postal and Courier Services Regulatory Commission. National Youth Authority, Inusa Mahama. Haruna Mahama. So no. Haruna. Presidential staffer. They say you're a presidential staffer. Haruna. Who's could be no Orani station. No Orani Mahama station be. Oh Bolly. This was now a presidential staffer. Oh, some Haruna the minimum that. No statesman. Yes. Yeah, those days. And when Gabi was the editor-in-chief. Yeah. Wow. But no, who's the MPP nipa? Oh, Haruna. Papa, I trade the bin now. What 10 year? What 10 in the game? I mean, the next day, so on there, Okuja to secretary, and then the conto, coin. Yes. Like a bill tie. Yes. Who's a Okuja to the Kabila? Yes. Minimum nipa. Okay. Minimum nipa. Haruna Mahama. Presidential staffer. Nice one. Zoku Yahuza, also a presidential staffer. Okay. Al Hassan Abba Darrison, or a Ghana Tourist Authority. Barry Andrew. Also, ADB board. Chief Sedu Jinkuru, Ghana Free Zones Board. Al Hassan Dramani, Ghana Civil Aviation Authority. Professor Afisa Abu Jaja, Ghana Water also board. Asare-Bediako, Ghana Export Promotion Authority. Chief Idrisu Abdullahi, Road Trust Fund. Board member, Ghana government rep on Public Utility Regulatory Commission, friend Bridge with Bachiru Manki. Okay. And Sana Abdullahi Mumun, Tree Cross Development Authority. Chief Jinapo Abdullahi, Local Government Service Board. Lawyer Mahama Shaibu, Gold Board. Lawyer Mahama Muhammad Amin, Go Energy.
Go Energy.
Okay.
Almost a Goil or subsidiary.
Go Energy. So more cantonment
and Pampa. Yes, or no more.
Mapuna Wahao.
Jaula Okiki Kata. Also State House who feel. Hajias Duera, GMPC. Mama Abu. Also Ghana Water Limited.
Okay.
Sedu Kudus. Also Community Water and Sanitation Agency.
Okay.
And our ambassadors. Denmark. Dr. Margaret Miriam, Saudi Arabia, Kani Jada. On yes, a deputy. Now, family tree now.
But I'm waiting the part was saying 48. In every my region.
Yes,
going for
a bimmy and a bush for and then now for 4.
Okay, 48.
The number for
okay, 48.
Nana for the Diana Muya, family 18 and
almost close to covering all the controls and the
yes.
Okay.
The 48. Now we are now back Joyce Muktari, our presidential advisor here. Or no, yeah, President Mama Emiano. Niku Alhaji Hudu Muktari. Our Joyce Bawa Niku.
Yes.
On the board chair, Ghana Standard Authority.
Yes. It's on a board chair. Sometimes no you see you.
There will say there will no CEO.
Food and drugs
authority. Yes. This is Ghana so no on a board chair.
Okay.
Only or capacity to me ejuma. Na idea. Na Joyce Bawa ya ninia. Friend John Sheriff Bawa 6,000. We place one. And also onua baabi.
Lady bill na say
ya Ata Bawa. On say no CEO Chiefs CHIPSS.
It is just Mutari, no? Presidential advisor.
Our Senate authority. And then you GMPC. That's local.
Okay.
On the friend of Samuel. And only a Ninia Clara Bawa Atano. On Kumu. The family tree will be family tree will be so family tree will be it was Bawa Mutari President Muhammad Mia only advisor and only Nikum so enya board chair and Niamba Clara no our news war post no only a branch goodness. And a cousin, a plantation, and a cousin, and a family tree, plantation. On the does now, no, Nimia, and a cousin, and the direct brother and sister, cousin, on the Ima Bawa, also a Bank of Ghana.
Okay, Nankawa. What the devil? Omuya Nipache is a region for.
Yes,
Omuya Nipache will be our dear Ekufu, Omuya Nipache will be our day Adu, Omuya Nipache will be our day Ochre. I know, just say, Omuya Nipache will be our day Ochre.
Yes,
Wako, Ata. What the same thing is here? No. We are less human, we are less Ghanaian.
What is that? Wadamfo. Zakari, Mumunu.
Aye.
Bank of Ghana.
Yes.
Our deputy governor. Almost in the cousin ne President Mahama.
The cousin. Oh, say. You know, ready for the reverse osmosis. I say, I could say, yeah, now, but the see reverse osmosis. No.
Oberforce Asare, the best friend, Mameno, Justina, Nelson. Who's on a Muhammad so relationship?
Yes. What I say?
Oh, no, or no one mefuno, or no, and a deputy CEO of Ghana Gas. Justina, because of ne Ayonkofa down in Ayonkofa Mapa, a war on the Muhammad. Oma onusu kunu etmenya post etmi sebu abema enya bone once what capacity in India uhwe da cramp na yebaso there's an argument about the fact say Ibrahim was capacity to do it sana meaning say Ibrahim Champo don't need capacity to work as obia the hotel African na oka the first 10 best hotels a year ka ho no only capacity meanwhile no about cars or person or toss net hotels. Yeah, more to abontes of Beton. No, the minister, No, a member of parliament. No, need
a member of parliament. You are not entitled to
that. Now your business and you can so we be.
It is so young people need. As soon as I can need and your wood dear, just a way less human being. At that time, there is a conflict of interest, a father thing. Conflict of interest will promise a woman will be at a caricature. Would never go home. Peter, Anna, yes, young family tree, so unim me say enye family plantation because the doors to see branches na yama dia ba ko ntimi continue it about plantation
some guys alaji ba oba no mu na
ma o sata de fita antie
bright na nim so mu na kura
na nim to account for
so na unim so adam for begito tun so no no presidential staff no ni kunu so Ghana
say na say ya mama na
permanent rep ewo international maritime
bibi but some minimum ago yes doctor
yes
solid guy
international maritime organization
fantastic guy yo but one ni kunu na becha ye
but Kenfrata ni data bank aye adwuma for so many years there any kwa say ono no company eya adwuma e wanda president
Peter Medasi wo ho ana wo wie yanko
between you boy you know because I say your time
yanko boba mami
wow best friend ato forces phone me na yanko fa any president mama
say ato there
Ivan Forsen on executive assistant minister of finance unzo ya tunia
me ya
wonfa Kenfrata kofa almost like a Gabi ne distant cars in Biano NP.
Gabi.
I acquire no fear to me principal best in the money.
Almost why then?
Obey a major matter. Kenfrata appointed.
I mean, I get to Asare-Bediako.
Yes.
Michael,
yes. Yes.
Michael Asare-Bediako.
A major matter. So, we hijacking finance ministry. Apamu civil servant, our finance ministry.
Okay.
Ama, how now? How na this me can na me ya say because true I wouldn't me wa yongo fa bia why papa bia na me ya say me can say but how na as minority leader e be raised in parliament say Kenfrata apamu e ma civil servant enye dwuma parliament because of nua on the cousin na NP ato ni ono so ni executive assistant ono ye NP
na Mike wono ofre popo
yo so I'm say a distant card a family related to
okay
because of a coupon who's will be a coupon ya kufa da enwani everybody na coupon
yanko
asana atona adamfo ya adamfo mo na kwa
full of joy adamfo pa o
train e ben na one no e ya adwuma now CBG Unse kote nere na wo.
And the law person mo dey yimano no.
Naomi, yes. Kote, yes. Now head of admin VIP office. Also Dr. Yahoo Graham. Abeta Graham. Yahoo Graham nere na wo.
Yahoo Graham no ye eye no.
Oh say so omuko ye sa Gusita no party. Actually they came back to NDC.
Oh okay.
Nti
yeah, okay, so no, come home. Or in Third World Network.
Not only a Third World Network.
Yes.
One Kobe.
Oh no.
Chichepo Kumune. Chichepo Kumune in a koi.
Fencing. Doctor, sir, insects doctor.
Insects doctor. Sir, with the Okaya. Young Twasso.
Anna, Wawadamfo.
Let me ask you.
Aliama Tuguba. Neba. Deputy CEO. Oh, Siga. Millicent at Atuba, yes. Dr. Selassie Ajinasai. So, Neba or Sofoba. Dr. Selassie. Oh, okay.
I don't know Sofo.
Oh, okay.
I have an interest in that one.
Yes.
NC.
No, Neba one of his. One of your Sofo. NC. National Communication Authority.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna close here in it down. It's Doctor. So far, I say about boy.
Boy. Oh, okay. Ansana. Those Alabi. President Mama and the campaign manager.
Yes.
So, Ogunim so commercial man.
Of course. Now the wife is a Goski.
The wife, Goski.
Professor.
UMAT. On the UMAT council chair.
I see.
Ana neba.
That's your microphone.
Ana neba. Neba is deputy CEO Ghana Tourism Development Company.
Oh dear.
Nti ne yere ne mma etimi ye adwuma wo aban mu a eyeyi
but and then before the yere ne mma the bush afford the dabi
eni kwa say oye bi
yes
and sana wadanfo stand up. Yeah, and I'm saying the birthday.
Stan is 50 today.
Happy birthday.
Stan is 50 years.
A nice producer. In fact, Najuma there. As at that time I know what joy no bojuma. And see Stan here we show happy birthday.
Happy birthday to you Stan.
When it comes to his work is very serious.
You don't know also is the boy here. That's why he has so many altercations a lot of people. So deliver no account kwa. No job or you know they are sure. So the Nikwa no pure out of form. Journalist one job called because he wants to satisfy his master.
Yes. You answer deputy senate boss.
Yes.
And a Basintel in terms of Nimia and our immigration, Ghana Immigration Service. And
now, you know, OSP Honors Way.
OSP.
What the uncle?
OSP, Minya, and some truck.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, but on Omakunto. Mr. Omako, but this is a trap to a man.
That's all, but
immigration. Yes.
No. OSP, but Basintel.
And Sana Osaba, President Muhammad Ninia Ibrahim Mahama, no near them. But what I say, no more accuse Gabi say, Gabi, don't quantity 4. And no or more, don't quantity or woman Gabi Yeduma. Gabi, to the same friend, the Prime Minister. Fantastic. CEO of Giadek, Randolph Tumasi Ankra. Oye, no, ye oka, Ibrahim Mama and the lawyers.
Okay.
On the Tiedmo Giadek. Why, Nipa Minerals Commission, acting CEO, on also Unzoloni Ibrahim Nayejma.
Yes,
Mr. Tando. And the COP Lydia Donko.
Mameno.
Also now I need Rayajuma.
Hey, what Tando?
Yes.
CID boss no.
Minerals Commission.
Okay.
Minerals Commission.
But some men don't say what Ibrahim war. Almost a Victoria
Awuni.
Yes, now.
And the person I'm a kind of want to say, sim registration a year, was the it is because na Rob Eslausu and will be a won't you. Yes, can you? President Muhammad Becca, you. President, how reckless. Maybe in a papa be crying.
Family plantation.
And it continues. Oh.
It continues. Kwame.
Me that's it.
Yeah, you know.
I was for a movement television so program in the Bɛkyerɛ. If I'm going to Asare-Bediako communion abased no more Peter Ankoma deputy editor dispatch newspaper and then Mina Penny Awud Mahama the managing editor custodian newspaper was saying no now really comedies and but was one day better that near the pictures and only draw plantation no because I can't be a family tree a such a tree it's about their family plantation you very na at the atwese the amobie I say videos now you ready no what the pumping mommy what the why I ready be a pumping via near the uncle one myself why I would do aqua say no that's it I would do casino but I can't be covered the one in Eddie and Cobo Professor Bodis will be back what to say and rap yaki for agenda. See, irrespective of my personal opinions on homosexuals, the constitution of this country remains the constitution remains supreme and parochial political agenda. See, that everybody, my personal opinions on homosexuals, and that the constitution of this country remains supreme. Please. The constitution remains supreme, and the constitution of this country enjoins that everybody has rights, and that their rights protected. It's actually one of the preambles to the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, the International Declaration of the Rights of Persons, and all of that. And so the point is, the Constitution determines that every human being should have rights. It doesn't go ahead to break down if the human being should be straight or gay.
That is for the country to determine, individual countries.
Yes, that is for individual countries to determine. I think the media is the fourth estate of the realm.
Of course.
And they have a duty of entertaining and educating people at the same time. Edutainment, they call it. When we have pertinent issues of water, pertinent issues of power, we have potential petrol prices going up. Look, those are the things which bother the Ali or what?
Everybody, the truck pusher,
everybody,
the Kaya
Akwele who sells Kelewele, or is it Enyonam who is doing anybody?
Bush Canteen.
Look, those are the issues. They don't care whether the president's friend who published his book is gay. No, they want to have.
I think it's about time we make politicians know we voted them into power. The cowardice that Christian leaders have been made to and religious leaders have been made to is a shame, and I'm embarrassed with some of our clergymen. As much as we are interested in our titles, in the big titles, and who we are and how long we served, I'm yet to hear certain people speak against these manners. And for me, that is a shame. So it starts from my home too. It starts from the clergymen. It starts from the religious clerics. It starts from the home of the chief imam. It starts from the chairman of Christian Council. It starts from the apostolic leaders. It starts from apostolic fathers. It also starts from the Catholic, Methodist, Presbyterian, and Anglican. But also beyond that, it starts from the charismatic leaders. We've been too quiet. And as much as we are grumbling, everybody wants to impress certain people. And that is the nonsense for me that must stop. And I am appealing to politicians not to politicize homosexualism. Because if you don't take care, in our bid to try to be politically right, we'll be offending people who love us dearly. And I have a saying that the people who love you, don't hurt them. And so let us think about the welfare of them. Let's also know that the religious even community, and not just the religious community, the traditionalists, the culture, and our kings and our chiefs are also against it. So let's find a place well in our heart to make sure this bill doesn't become like what it became the last time. We wish President John Dramani Mahama well. He's somebody that I will not hide away from. I know him very well. He's my good friend. In fact, you say you don't have his number. I have his number. And I'm not ashamed to say I have his number. He's my big brother. Do you understand? Yeah. Somebody I revere. And sometimes you have a relationship with somebody. I'm praying that God helps him to get the people around him to build him to that capacity where he will come to that place and know that the God of the assemblies of God he serves will protect and support him, definitely, regardless of what his situation is. God, and the same God has been his source of inspiration this many years past till today, will be his hope for the days to come. Lord Dina Mahama, his wife will be protected, his children will be protected, and nothing will happen to him. That thing of that fear that is being placed on our leaders in Africa, this nonsense must stop. Appealing to politicians not to politicize homosexualism. Because if we don't take care, in our bid to try to be politically right, we'll be offending people who love us dearly. And I have a saying that the people who love you, don't hurt them. And so let us think about the welfare of them. Let's also know that the religious even community, and not just the religious community, the traditionalists, the culture, and our kings and our chiefs are also against it. So let's find a place well in our heart to make sure this bill doesn't become like what it became.
Also for Penny Kofi Oduo no so atwa so me bo apostle ko agema de ma me we anu abo so for Penny Kofi Oduo de no so na o ye de no ewi ana edi enko no Methodist for akasa etia Calibishop conference so as expected also mo do pele kama and to mo so no and mo so akasa say please stop playing with our minds. we are not kids. But was I ready? I don't try me to Apostle Kwajima then. What say some George? What do you President?
Because Mama, me say, Obasan. It was my penny. Woman, you can so Obasan. Then out to suffer as of Koshishi. So for Koshina, young Kodjini, the Bian, my you can say, support to LGBTQ. The boy, you will video no. You can say, when in your it is a photo to one of them, because I saw only a preconco yam of mine. It's in your Baba Sayama, and it is a mass of a radio relation. It is a number. This is happening in Timmins LGBTQ. Yankasi and Kukuni Pau, Yankasi and Kukuni Pau. You saw mine in Rebiaba. The yes are supporting your preachers. No. Ni ese tu preaching so many etimono etu preacher no preacher oni adofo sempo mi kase so so ni Yesu ni a o mani wo mra ho wo na kote bem na koye nyechiwa obedam ni e de so kiye preaching ho no am to be ni why you do yes ni obi ni tan ni tia oba je fa ni sanka amen me tell okay Sam George Honorable Sam George, what said that quarter one? About your peer. Oh, yeah, dear. Honorable Sam George, what said that quarter? You don't want the yes out campaign. Look at them. And I didn't have to found. About them, what you say, maybe 2 months to say, about 1 year, ever come 2 years, what Brian say. The no one said Casafaba will be the same year. I can go see. No, that you tell you. You just for man from when you are blood, yes. Yamuya blood, you may when you point the best yes. Okay. No man be able to punish your postal resources man or the man. It is 20 missions in your port. Then we will go now. Go different millions. What's a major? You should be put in your port domain. What do you mean? One time, Psalm 37, verse 21. Psalm 37. Psalm George, verse 21. Honorable Psalm George. Oh, but you have me patch out over family for you. No, Pia. And so, yes, the Pia, LGBTQ, also, Untia, me catch all. Essentially, me catch all. Mama, what do you too much. Abusia mamu. Koko football.
So the atwaso na the kola se straight away yenko. No, bo na bo Sam George the Sami Jeff die no bo. Ubo bi na bo sofo Kofi Odu die no. Ti de bo ejefi e di aba.
They are peerless. Unparalleled. Yehu bi da. Menya so se Mobutu sesese kumu krampo yesa. Not even Idi Amin Dada would have contemplated too much. Abusia Mamu, Koko Football, Uncheni United, state capture, young former minor, Ejapadienfa. They are peerless, unparalleled. Yehu bi da. Menya so se Mobutu sesese kumu krampo yesa. Not even Idi Amin Dada would have contemplated too much. Abusia Mamu, Koko Football, Uncheni United, state capture, young former minor, Ejapadienfa. They are peerless.
Good morning, happy Easter to you.
During
His Excellency Nana happy Easter to you. That particular bill during His Excellency Nana we screamed on this altar and we called that Jubilee. Ghana will never be an LGBT nation. And I'm saying to you, Your Excellency, with all honor, respect, but without fear or favor or intimidation, we will never accept LGBTQI. Never. Never, Your Excellency. And I just want to remind you, sir, it was a priority then and it's a priority now. It's a priority. Your Excellency, it's a priority. If we need to march to the Jubilee House, we will march. If we need to scream, we will scream. If we need to yell, we will yell. Sin is sin. Righteousness is righteousness. Disorder is disorder. Evil is evil. Abomination is abomination. Yeah. What are you talking about? Your Excellency, it's not a priority. With all due respect, sir, in your campaign message, the reason I voted for you is LGBTQ. That you will pass a legislation. Yeah. Number 2 is oral. We need our money back. We can't be patient, Your Excellency. We need our money back. Do that. When you make a stand for truth, people will hate you. I know that trip, when they canceled that university thing, you felt it. And that is the price you pay for truth. There are husbands in church. This is a big issue I'm talking about. Yeah.
All right. Gideon, medase. Pa your friends woluma. The apostle Kufu Drew and as of Kufu Drew and a more say almost canasem. And I think that he's been very consistent with the position earlier. And now the Abba and the don't know. How do Pastor Yanko LGBTQ? Some would put the haram mamu and so when they are business in come. Anna Yanko.
LGBT. Now saying Ghana per se CDD research on which institution now? CDD Ghana 40 about 97%, 93.3% say Ghana for Yechi. Hey, what must I manchia if you're for
Yashi, Pitacha Wama,
Mature money now. Now, it is something I Ghana for Yechi. It became a topical issue in 2024. NDC for any also for any clergy men of so-called men of God. Binomo Masa. Man of God, ultimate
releasing a list.
Nankupon releasing a list. Obi ultimate car semen there, not now or Susana Noa. Why do you take that person? A so-called men of God. Mama ye omonyena sifom demose e kasa o radio so TV so say LGBT I sem say President Akufo-Addo on signing a bill no. Now bill no there were issues with the bill because President Akufo-Addo then say there were issues with the bill there were issues with the bill. Say bill no it's like attorney general on here issues of all say a private members bill, right? Private members bill no there were issues with it about finances. Constitutional constitutional say private member the bill ba na say penny buyer it must not have a financial implication on the state conflict. It must be it should not have say private members in the state na sponsor schedule state should not be responsible for the payment of that. Clauses beer it had financial implications on the state. Say the Attorney General on animal and some 2 Ghanaians took the matter to court. Because of that, bill no in September Emma President Akufo-Addo no there were. Let me say this. When say many opinion speaker Babi said the bill was passed and sent to President Akufo-Addo.
Yes. For him
to sign and he refused to sign. So what is that? President John Mahama by 2025. Oh, he had I don't know the occasion. he actually stated that the bill never got to Jubilee House.
Video no.
President Mahama. So Biaga said Parliament actually transmitted the bill to because the secretary to the president then, executive secretary to the president, wrote that Parliament should desist or resist
from transmitting the
EU2. I think Parliament listened to that. Because I'm tempted to believe that the bill never got to President Akufo-Addo, as President Mahama is now saying. Now, anybody who says that the bill got to President Akufo-Addo, no one signed it, it means that we were not truthful.
Okay, so actual fact,
yes.
Yeah. Our parliament,
yes.
They call Jubilee House. They are call transmitting echo Jubilee House.
Okay.
It's the call Jubilee House, and not President Nene food need Jubilee House.
Okay.
That's no more PDS program. And when a man, that's what we get to troll it and the bar say,
into Jubilee House, not the call more who took it? Nobody do. Technically, it was not transmitted.
Yes, it's not me.
When you send something to an office, even when you say receive of the letter,
it was not received.
You have to receive a minute on record. Say, receiving this document from this institution. You minute it. If there is no such minute at the Jubilee House, it means that it was not transmitted. And I suspect that is why President Mahama is saying it was not transmitted.
Yes.
So it is very clear, say, it was not actually technically or officially transmitted to him. So somebody to accuse him of not signing a document. That's number one. Number two, bill no in fact me I was also in support to say pass a bill no sign. I was in support. Now with all these clergymen we say in fact demonstration became a topical issue in this country, a campaign message of NDC. The bill na you sure say one voices Sam George no sponsors of the bill almost say or see President Mahama will know no peace. So Obama say one sign a bill now.
Yes.
First of all, I mean my Juma of Parliament as a correspondent for some few years now. When you say a bill that is not minimal, say a bill that is not been signed or that has been passed but not signed, that bill ceases to it goes with that particular
parliament
of parliament. The minister technically that bill was once it was not signed before. In 2025, new parliament, that bill was mute. It did not exist. This year, the Fufraba. But the campaign in opposition say President Mills, John Mama Bar. Why do I keep on Mills? President Mills.
So age mate.
Oh. Me am age mate in the President Mills. I didn't know me sir. Me papa.
Let's all start the bill and I can tell you like my elevate you and also fun sir.
Oh Charlie.
Kafra.
Oh, mama losing my thoughts for
Kafra.
Oh. And now Onka said they knew said that bill no would have expired if it was not signed at that time.
Yes.
But they said President Mahama will sign it. They told all Ghanaians say hooked win Ghanaians who were not knowledgeable in this processes. Say Omoba they are not by or best sign it. If President Mahama did not sign a bill, President Mahama will know no peace. Until President Mahama ba. Oba ya bill we ya na Peter Ukofo Catholic Bishop Conference omokweshia. Only the oka say bill no dey a private members bill. Na aban member mo dey say Attorney General, the government will take control of the bill and make a state sponsored bill.
Yeah.
Now Attorney General opposition
press conference and so forth.
Also general that opposition there no and no one can you.
Oh, at the press conference.
Yes.
Okay.
So what was he telling?
Private. So
what was he telling? So his people. I'm also about that signing on.
No,
if you listen to Mama and say, I'm not mistaken. He himself had said one point. No, I would say, but see the tables were best.
Yes, no, I come back. Me see, I would to I'm menu. But the margarine is something maybe he will be briefed definitely about the legal implications of this private membership bill. Okay. And to know during the press conference, Obeka say, "Oh, I know about office. Government should even own it."
Yes.
Now, enquire a buying emra because my source animal. So into a buy na 14th January.
Yes.
Mass bishops you no, so reinforce that fact. Say Attorney General started consultation on that and prepare the process. So obey only the bill, no.
Yes.
Now on Franco Parliament near passes.
Only say what can't same way. Say Lincoln University be man award be. Award no may excuse no my Ghana embassy no na chro say almost say LGBT intake and mama no. I think that may not be true. What he be from? Did the university give reasons why they were refusing mama?
According to Ghana embassy.
Because Lincoln University never gave a reason why they were declining. They were withdrawing that award now. They never said anything. Yeah, embassy now say it's because of LGBT intra. If it is because of LGBT, so it should strengthen President Mahama to actually make in a parliament to facilitate the passage of the bill for him to sign. Yeah. But by only the somebody who had initially said the state will take charge and make a space for that bill. What did he say? All through Oiba and said bill is I think he met another group, CSOs and I say also that bill is a private member's bill.
Yeah.
And it is not in his house.
Yeah, allow the
democratic process.
Now good for the DNA. Almost signing by a court. It was a democratic process.
No, it was a jungle process.
Court and no,
it was a jungle process.
Hey, this country, well,
it was a jungle process.
Yes.
Democratic processes on Kosovo.
Yes.
He had moved away from the state to take over.
Yes.
To say private members, bill to
parliament
now the bill about other people when now the economical program and almost say they have now brought it by and referred it to constitutional illegal.
First time by about 8 months ago.
They've referred it to them. Now, Bill Way, the mama about Bill Way cry a many opinion speaker. Speaker of Parliament. Yen activism. Enthusiasm. Yes, I Bill Way. He make sure say even make sure say Obia only say I won't support the bill now. Of course, roll call our Parliament. So wow, you don't believe in this in Pejaunsa. You don't believe in LGBT Pejaunsa.
Sorry, Miss Antoine. Say I don't Miss Auntie. Exactly. Say MPs Nukrapa no Omo Yedin. Most of them, including NDC MPs, need no more support it. The process, no, say there were issues. Yes. The famous about to see a member of parliament for Madina on the ticket of NDC.
In fact, he illegal issues. What be almost said they needed to iron.
No issue, but because of party being posted at the time. Yes. He had to even come out to deny say make a comment about
exactly
bill bill.
So Peter, and a bill we see. Bill way of Parliament. I have not seen Honorable Speaker Alban Bebe sitting on the seat commenting say this bill will be passed within time be a no she now anka or say no under his word. The first one, this bill must be passed and signed by the president. I've never heard him.
Was it
yes. Say a bill no. I don't know how long Bill will be taking Parliament. Almost putting pressure. They've been putting pressure on Parliament to pass for the president to sign. So mother no mumu. Collegi, my botes bebre. Papa we, Dr. Lawrence Tete,
international evangelist.
Oka said this nonsense must stop.
Yes.
He even attacked his fellow clergymen.
Yes.
Say, they were not serious in this matter. He virtually attacked them and that they were not serious. Although he was going to march to Jubilee House for the president to sign the bill. Or say we should not politicize the issue. Yema democratic process or no the same language. President it shows clearly these were not genuine advocates of anti-LGBT bill. They were regime changers. Oh yes, no matter what. These were people who were actually causing the regime change, not advocates of anti-LGBT.
Some also commented this more. It's on the most moderate record.
What twice?
Mr. Methodist in a Catholic there, Mr. Almost
what twice?
Oh, sorry.
Why you stop kidding us? Why do you take us?
When Papa Deputy Chief Imam Ali Suna Wakumasi, they na put you call court. Mr. Asemo Kafa, so no NDC member. Papa no. Na demo Kafa yes say omonye na omo bompire amajo mahama. Yen pampa bon tenechi. Na akufa do hia paibo. Say omonye na, you know why they are not talking? Say this initial enuma ultimate kasa.
I said table manners. Who did you
table manners? Share record of all these, some of these reverend or now they were anti-LGBT or muye dede. Either oman kasanya appointment. Sacrament member odi. Away papa oborn it say so lance
abang say yeton.
Assassin yeton part of the committee.
It was
and say President Mama Obani land sales of state lifting. Lifting no they set up a committee account.
Onya post na ne ma
enya make
enya post na say
onya church
adodode
and the mama and the head of that church all free Upper East Wingham.
Oh yeah, oh but no there mama one
no a board chair
into ono no me so say or the see that say President Mahama is a candidate and also to Obama now open
and yes America. He had a stance on LGBT, didn't he?
And so at that time we can classify that as maybe a obi or yana dam for Juma. Or no as a person.
And you now Bɛkyerɛ me that I should think for him.
One of me back to Wasa. A Lincoln University for every draw the award
no.
Still Wingham. Any first clergyman now or Babon take us say and the President Mahama it is a good comment.
No. And what I tell comment me say and Metobia
Sahu
me Kabibia was our own city. Because it's fantastic delivery. And I agree with you. 102 million whatever. Yeah. Me promise so.
O promise me.
You call base. You call joint to her. Me try to be mine.
Now also base.
Because
let's say we base. I go to you. And your base are not for something market.
And your submission perfect. Because President Mama anya bibia na o deserve that commendation.
Commendation, you are commending for what? Because LGBT one action. I am even surprised to say United States will my issue that statement. Maybe I still insist to say because Lincoln University didn't give a reason why they
maybe yes omo lobby. Now omo lobby adie no. Nipa omo approval no. Na nye central body we need that mandate so be ma approval. It's a do omo no ka se da bia mpene. Enti they want na on my guase omo ko lobby ye ne mo guase enti
no be frafra
omo critique bibi dey so say luntina Lincoln force ye mfama.
So if that were true say sanka President Mama o ye serious he has reinforced the wing America na sanka bill we na majority that ne speaker maybe no catch a salary bill no mo nya ne 10 na men passing na we no mo actually.
So what stop the AG from us on our promise here no okay caliber almost say promise
now promise no it just shows on the so what would we the Ghanaians now do we need in the election on the so Peter
okay me that's it
once Papa we are American and also on there and downfall he still had a stance on LGBT.
Yes but at that time no,
it doesn't matter that time
you can take him on say only President Mama toto muntu we and suffer and na downfall no what's ever on aba mu pen two campaign no can be ATI MPP it's understandable say who can
why a politician
It is possible you can say that.
Okay.
But you disagree.
I don't say say.
Oh.
I don't say. In fact, it even reinforces my point. They say because we're a political soldier on one man, he was using LGBT for regime change. Am I not right?
You are right.
Because we know also support the president mama. Ebia, you never know say even where you can't remember who him.
Matthias said, Matthias,
why are you his spokesperson?
Na Peter, we will say no what him. Not trust him.
It also shows that it means that because we are not down for now your opposition, no, he was agitating through LGBT for regime change for President Mama to become president. Accountable. Is it also true say he's been appointed currently under
Wisdom Edem Gomasi. Good morning, engineer. It is saying hello, engineer.
Hello, good morning.
They say Nkofo say who are live you're live on Movement Television Bɛkyerɛ and Nkofo say Kopo de yemfa prophet enka udi ho because higher na be prophesy say the amount of movie that and so abba it doesn't come to us as a surprise or you have indicated.
Oh, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. You can't media acquire Quenya are discussing something with Pandia and a movement TV. Now, make sure we chief now and pay each year, the African Sunni now, so and pay. Now, no concern is the last time I back not maybe hello. Good now, maybe tender no. And my Yakafa who said 7 days no door for a bit attempt. Now, so any Atra by Simon, no so about the Natural Resource Governance Institute. Lawyers beat to say Braco Powers and Ghana Kuku Dama. 7 days the problem then. Now, movement TV soon like a church, you must say, we are just a name na a good year, a work, potential. And yes, 7 days na yedi yedi tuga. Na ekobansa na eche se aban na nkasa pese ofa so yeden ebokro no anase owo bibia opese odimma obi na yen nyina yen mebia contract ni yeden ekoye ntimidie menya surprise 7 days means wu ye no nanka Ghana go to say okay nka minerals commission ene aban penifo take time adoso krate mu ni ade o share between 1st April ekopem 7th April now your holidays menu. So okay, your holidays menu. And weekend menu. And if you are buying purchase within 3 days, which means a value here over 50 billion. So they were Bloomberg for publishing Star News with. Yes, see. Health company headed by the brother of Ghana's president wins a bid to take over the Damango. What they take him that will be a
yam say baby I was online no episode disappointed I can see now what you to baby mama. Personally this will be why.
Okay. Hello.
Me say baby I was line episode was disappointed you keep to my the position we got create mama Now let's see the kind be but why?
Yeah, but is it better now?
Far better.
Okay. Bloomberg was a publisher, a closely held company headed by the brother of Ghana's president wins a bid to take over the gold mine. The transition is 2.3.
All Kenyan say President Mahama Mia Beme Fame Bahim Mahama, the company EMP. Bid na be a so be a fan mana, ubetimi Ababejayan, Yadama Ibrahim Mahama, President in Mia Bema.
Now, Bloomberg,
say the US.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
And the say now we are finding na omo kasa efa ekwanya that buying afaso edi omai japade dia mani ya. Enye say you can Ghana fu now say find omo fa so. Wash over to CDS. Wash African Development Bank CDS. Extractive industry transparency initiative ba Ghana ya feli Keiti Steve Mantiao ene oche o Ghana o hwe omo framework wo wiase ina saa dwuma bia 10 days edi aye no na wo senka endi kra na 120 days ka say ene time bia aban bi be fa na naso na omo kwa mo say aban bia obe less than 30 daysedi say dwuma no na e kro no na me Ghana e 10 days because holiday 2 days a weekend yan kan count ya kan count 14 days ya fi eye da hwehwe nti we acha fa na nyina okwanya mineral commission ene am ofibua ene president ma afaso ya Jacob ye tender ya ye evaluation na in 10 days ye ma ERP ya ma 93% no in fact papa na kasa bebree eba abonti ebi kwa kasa sɛ Ibrahim Mahama nkwani nipa Ghana ni oyɛ mani ne nokware Ghana okay mining actor somewhere around with 81 to 99 I said Ghana that for this small mining anamboa
bit my
okay mining no ya kuya Ghana mramba kwan sɛ Ghana fuo bi se tema wuntumi ene Ghana fo nyina so no except say on the last 2 mining company no so ni sati ni den na ta so fire the brain enti the person me dey for tia say engineers and planners enyo onu kwani Ghana ni o yɛ mine wo Ghana ha ye ma Ghana fo ntia ase there is a difference between a mining holder and a mine service, so a mine sport service partner. Yes, I say, movement is a OCCI. And then, about the mining. Into one out of lease, but they said I want to ask you, one lease this, and I would yet. Now, I was far, as you may say, one hour for any excavator in bra. Somebody talk any excavation bar was artisanal. Only a mass support service provider. Or the Wama will find in my day.
Yes.
Now, what other Wama will mind a personal or a minor chain wow for Pani Bayana.
And will provide the service now, Mammy.
Thank you. And see, not more from 2 film booth with the same planet. They are a mind company. They are regulated and now. The other young said, we have concession for a good to know. Now, I'm about to start by the night. And the amount of Juno. I look at the say a moment when you're almost yes. And by my young wife. And then we come to commission. Can afford to break it up. Last year mining concession. Baku pay as a mount to meet Kikite ya. Ya take na. Then afford to break it up concession. And see, what are you education? Any clear? Go for not on an mine for your mutia. And I'm going to EMP said bra. They say my way. Epa mine. He is. Oh, your mind is giving I order mine. There be. Blasted now to trust now that is a benefit for. There are also 4 machines. Would be any Ghana ha or machines.
Asare-Bediako.
And also Ghana ha. There were companies are a work for equipment. Trucks, excavators, and a work can work almost any year. My support services needed. I will endeavor to yes, that company be say Robotech. New and free here. Menokati or years the map mine. And then I say, I almost find it. contract $400 million. Many can say Guinea government as fast as Guinea, Omona Eboa to Guinea for I at their home, Mandu, Guinea. Russia, company via a Kolipa player, Kushi or Furi. They've been in the mine in that over 20 years now. If you kind of if you American cancer, if you go when you want it, I buy what the find the soul after I did good enough idea being one. And my own find the soul and panic the image of those companies out. Okay, it's type of standard documents now in the bar about you. You see, open say, obey for the mind now. I was say, what me demonstrating experience in open pit gold mine operations with comparable geological complexity to the mine in the last 5 years. Engineers and planners, a company, I imagine say, or your contract will go for so. And what is that? Is the crack and we say, so we are company, then the company has to open so bad management and was so bad and for 5 years. And why now we are contract in the command?
Oh, say a demuda data, a mudaho.
And he only crafted 10 minutes. What is the best first documents accuracy are finally loophole. That is EMP or not other old people amena in the sense that a Swiss government can come and say now there's a design of the tender document a yet local content. Yes, see, by now that one I say Ghana for Ghana for so you should already be having an ongoing engagement with host communities, traditional and national. Rock here, any round take. How many Ghana company?
Wisdom, I don't know what's happening. Yeah, you know, network, na say, hey, kakra. Ma, it's no tutor be. My man, wisdom was what do you mean?
Yes.
And network no baby the work can I so silent say you be say it should be but mamusa question just 1 minute per picture so that nya bona sukuba we go through the yina nka say ebiem me sew say come a contract can say worth $1 billion. Yes, yes, it means $1 billion. What capacity to mobilize $1 billion in addition to $600 million. Now you are so sourcing a competitive bidding. Now within 6 days, 7 days, working days, you tima kwa diako mark ya diwe jina mense EMP for 93%. It will make defense. Hooray, move on coffee dia. Many are misrew. Say on a contract a bidding position.
Mammy, and yes, sanity. Osha recently Chile for no more. Project 5 be an Omodema lithium site be as part of their national lithium strategy. Only to tender stage 1 only to for 60 days. So wow, you're interested in brother be apply.
Stage 1 for 60 days.
Stage 1, 60 days. Uko Perua. So would it cut on back to a quarter amount from between 3 to 6 months. Oko Guinea, African country, Guinea, 45 days. Nancy, we 45 days. Liberia, they be Nancy, 30 days. If you cross the key, 60 to 120 days. Medical say, and I'm going to buy you in 7 days. No, you see, Ghana, the whole world, we're essential sourcing. We essential sourcing. Now, at the community, international best practices, no, almost and say, I was a nipa over bidding, I was on that time. Now, information where a bank where they are to one, or not 50 minutes time, let me go through the geological information. I was a nipa or better or bidding company, or what the mine would be, or what site work, a cautious site work, a check no more to say. Consensus to say due diligence. Say obi krape bank bi pɛ anaasɛ sɛ operator bi pɛ kwan a wɔmbɛtumi afɔm a consortium sɛ okay yɛnkɔ na yɛnkɔfa na according to OECD international benchmark institution for transparent natural resource activities no almost say anytime aban bi abɛyɛ bibi say in less than 30 days nkrampo no ɛyɛ red flag for corruption nti examples ne deɛ ɛwɔ bebree na ɛso sunsuansoɔ no sɛ aban ɛrase sɛ ya na yɛ sɛ ɔman no ɛna yɛba bɛwia because one yɛ due diligence nti nneɛma a wɔsɛ nka ɔman no ebie n'ani ɛwɔ so no ɔman no ba bɛgu n'ani ayɛ den sika a wɔsɛ ɛba ɔman no nkyɛn no yɛbɛwia Ghana man because wonnya akwanya no mpo workers a ɛwɔ hɔ no wodeɛ mɛsɛ ne ododwa ma osisi a workers ɛwɔ hɔ kampo esu sɛ ɛnɛ nka yɛma broni ne ntena hɔ na Ghana ban mpo ɛnteki 90% anaasɛ ɛnyɛ joint venture between broni no ɛne Ghana ban na company yɛka ne ho asɛm sisi a krampo no even PS krampo ontua ɛne ne o bebree nti yɛmfa kwan papa so
PF no are you referring to Provident Fund ana
Provident Fund yes nti
and a UMP for a defaulty
yes I have anything that makes me anya sa confidence no I think in so actual one status and this when yet was semika these are facts now the enti abodi and na be beautiful work for sa attend and say when any time abandon for ne Ghana for any omo a ebiri dom no ye be say this omo how ya odi this things must be discussed
anyahwe wo de anyahwe wisdom nyame adoma next week obeba ade already ye ne project what I say wo de we expecting wo ye ne project ye be sha akoso ne atena ase ne na ye dina baba kama mining engineer wisdom edem gomashi na motene ka wisdom ye be sha ediko obi thank you very much I was from wisdom na motene ka no enti no Peter wo be kwa na say I will do
so me LGBT I just some few things to read from President Mahama.
Okay, please do.
You know they are close to LGBT.
Mati.
LGBT there will be more fire. On this Aban say any parliament say more pass a bill on President Mahama signing as a promise this country.
I'm questioning Peter. I did a motive issue. Any year can suffer Wenga masemo.
Yes.
Said na Peter putu no. Nipa be me say be say Peter kwa we suspect. Say because that we and this in na focus am papa. Obi catch say me hwe wuye. Na so the million no. In fact me come na ati was me hwe wuye. For na so there be double advocate.
Baby how do catch you say one day me devil. Oh yeah devil advocate that one day no be devil.
And why devil? Obi say me hwe ni.
That be a Peter also play devil advocate. But he say one day be devil.
Yeah, collect
this is why he said President Akufo Mahama sorry Charlie old Obia sometimes Oboni this also my boy ni na
anya no sa na ya say now
me say Akufo say me for myself. He said the current legal impasse created by the Akufo-Bawumia administration on promotion of Proper Human Sexual Rights and Ghanaian Family Values Act, which was passed by Parliament, has set a dangerous precedent for our governance. The constitutional directives for action by the President are quite clear and did not have resulted in this stalemate. As I have publicly stated, I am a proud member of the Assemblies of God Church, and my faith does not permit same-sex marriages or relationships, nor does it endorse human-animal relationships, nor does it allow people to change their gender as they wish. This is a fundamental belief that I hold and is grounded on my faith. What can I say? Currently, this was before election. Regarding the LGBTQ plus issues, it remains a highly emotive and sensitive matter. Even in most advanced liberal democracies, I explained during my recent engagement with the World Affairs Council that issue we face as a nation. This is what you are going to tell them. It means you are even telling them that Ghana and first are LGBT serious. And this is the implication. This is a message I was sending. I'll say we are still grappling with the provision of basic needs such as education, health care, jobs, food, clothing, and shelter. President Akufo-Addo time no na said issues we na anyhow. But we are not grappling with it again.
That time na so don't say first the community situation I so
dire. In fact, that was the more reason why Akufo-Addo should concentrate on these basic issues and not LGBT. I know I almost say pass on your LGBT. Or say nonetheless. The private members bill introduced in Parliament has sparked a complex and sensitive national conversation. Our position is guided by our constitution, respect for human rights and dignity of all persons. Apache saying, dignity of all persons. Have you seen the message? This is the message of more promote LGBT dignity. You listen carefully. Our position is guided by our constitution, respect for human rights and dignity of all persons.
Yes.
And the need to preserve social cohesion. While there are strong and differing views within our society, we believe these issues should be addressed through democratic processes.
Now,
our core values, dialogue, and the rule of law. I am also mindful of reactions from I know the university.
But key words human dignity, respect for human rights. This
anti-LGBT for pro-LGBT for professors.
Human rights.
Human rights. Human rights. Say human dignity. Law. It's not the same as support
the social cohesion.
Social cohesion. These are the language use. This is the narrative. LGBT pro LGBT for use the same narrative. Say Ghana for if you want to be Hutu, if you want to say idea no na a year 419 idea NDM yekom. But if you want to insist to say here the NDC party any clergy now have signed social contract with Ghanaian people and the agitations must continue for the parliament to pass the bill. Now let's state it clear. When you say a bill, we say Parliament pass here, President Mama cannot sign.
David.
The only problem I want to say how fast Parliament will pass this bill.
But that should not be a problem.
That should not be a problem, especially. Especially, not just, especially the speaker who spearheaded the first one is still the speaker.
Yes.
Who was say, oh no, he will not tolerate LGBT in Ghana. I think that he is a speaker. Private members day he allows it. Speaker is actually in charge of private members.
Another reason why they say document here will win.
Yes.
2024.
Yes.
President Mahama say a fit for purpose.
Yes.
And so
in fact it will not take more than and now more transfer refer back to it can be done in a day because issues now people were hard with the provisions there were. People were they would just look at those provisions, amend, look at them, take them out.
Why amend? Because that's an
it's not even an amend. You delay them. We call it. You go through the. No, say almost say issues.
That when we say issues, no more than Akufo-Addo sign.
So say there's some happening. Said there were issues. So they grant them. Akufo-Addo signing. And this debate, please, it is not between Akufo-Addo MPP and John Mahama and Ghana. It's not. It is actually between NDC and the Ghanaian people. Social contract. Akufo-Addo is
three. Ghana. NDC versus NDC.
Because look, Akufo-Addo there supposed to one signing. And it's Ghana for 2 years. And I'm also my commitment with social contract. One signing with Ghanaians say Mumbai passy and President John Mahama sign. So nobody should keep on referring to President Akufo-Addo. It is the debate now. It's not between MPP and NDC. It's about NDC commitment to this cause. Promise on my end. That's what Ghanaians should be asking them to fulfill their promise and not go back to Akufo-Addo. Akufo-Addo there to say no. Moreover,
we didn't vote for yesterday.
No, we voted for parent.
In fact, 2024, we voted for tomorrow.
For tomorrow, and today is today. Today for what you take care of.
Tomorrow is today.
Yeah.
EMP.
Yes, but even though homosexual and lesbians and more just 2 points but I'm very important so because I would can say na already know Ghana and of course me say Ibenya president Bia about to start science in way so Ghana yes because traditionally culturally it's a bia it's years man to be sure your president nyina obia akasetia including president for the year asofo ne NDC mpanifo demonizing no he spoke against it what you say NDC benefited from this.
It was a major campaign issue. I only say Ghanaian. Only say I said no. Yeah. Only the
campaign. Yeah. Now, my small point. The bill, no, it was not as if say MPP. Now, person will be signing and I say everything was rosy. Which I would attempted saying say there were some issues in the constitutional aspect. Yes. But of course, the bill itself, there were issues with the bill. The Catholic bishops, or one of the promoters of the bill, came out to say imprisoning the practitioners of LGBTQ plus will not solve the problem.
Yes.
This is something my majority leader then, after young raised on the floor of Parliament. Now we should be very careful.
Yes.
To the extent that me, say LGBT near my radio so as a journalist so one can you
yes, almost the famous section 7 and 10 of the bill. Yes. The section 10 and 7 of the bill no HSA advocacy. So promotion. Yes. And almost say the emano as it was no then no now you're too vague.
Okay.
One you're careful. People who are busy say they are busy causing fear and panic. Yes. I bet you have a chimney. Causing fear and panic. And so
you actually maybe own account.
I don't know that account. I can't do worship. They will near better.
No, Kati. No, but sorry, I bet you. I mean, a mother organized. So the section 7 and section 10 of the bill now about advocacy name, promotion name, spy. Yeah. Say you why ekobase ebi obi she God in office wo. Yes. Now omu ye bi ne be che wo ma. Yeah, you why ya me ya spy na ya hwa ma me kana say ya allow your premises I mean you use no. You say be che. Meanwhile you may not have known the self you be do or na say them. When the koya ya so that aspect was a problem. So let's be careful. Now quality looked at these provisions and said, look, yes, let's remove them, let's correct them. And the Catholic bishop they almost imprisonment. Yes. Already promoters the Maeti say homo and this animal no HIV rates was so among them. Yes. It is a now do two prisoner. What have you done?
If I saw it, I mean, it's a joke, dear. Almost almost gays be a 4 and no much of cells.
Yes.
Now, you see, police for this national man. And for free, born you more. I said, and dear, Master, only a shut for
you see, I don't know cry. I said, madam, what they do outside. And all the wrong work or shed them. They do this outside. What they work or shed them. What they are
imprisoning them, no?
Yes. It's a Catholic bishop. Yes, who shall we say to now and now or commission? Almost a
medical problem.
Almost they should correct an aspect of the bill are problematic. Now, the bill as it was, no, there was a problem. So it was not as if say. Na a perfect and now say Akufa yes on sign it. In any case, when you say the bill no there is an aspect almost say I was say
of false so
I will be
and you feel point
but you have a thing
Charlie, Yanko my Skawa. I'm away in the car. Oh, sorry, I'll be no, but whatever it is, no. Apart from Section 7 and 10, a promotion, a problem. Any imprisonment now, a higher problem. Say already know if HIV rates also. Now don't go prisoner. Then they are going to spread the medical hair into young imprisonment after now. Bishop there's an aspect of the bill that are talking about compensation. Yes. So the compensation aspect is that is why it's because on the state. Yes. Who will pay it? Is there any fund that must settle a baby? No, almost regulate. Almost they are proponents of this section. No, almost say it will not be paid by government, but there will be a fund. So finding from the fund from where? It was not clear. But some of us thought, okay, President Kufado could have said, okay, on signing, now was stating these reasons, not or they are about back to Parliament for it to start or to be looked at. But of course, no, even they are court. Yes. Based on some of these issues, I can once them here. And no more the court can NDC for one of Tagi almost me madam for me bonidi register sky.
Yes. And then my who's a beach say, oh, yeah, fellas, one year, I'm a young to more. I want to take cyber crime for cyber security for that. Fresh some MPP guys. Sir, if you're young with your Peter Batcho, EMP.
Okay, into the EMP. No one is against Ibrahim Muhammad and EMP so by a man in a small car.
Wait, fact me. Name Ghana is commission almost saying HIV prevalence among men who have sex with men, MSM in Ghana is disproportionately high, with recent data estimating it at 18.1% to over 26%. Compared to a national general population prevalence of roughly 1.7%. The group faces a significant higher burden, with infection rates among gay and bisexual men being over 10 times higher than the national average. 10 times higher than the national average. In fact, first in the data which I say 224. And now muta a year, but say gay men and member than it's a party. Massa 224 is safer than gay men, according to Ghana is commission.
You see, you own Sank of we now who don't work or two people. You not Kosha and Ukakali Bishop to Rana. It's about 6 months to 3, 4, 5 years or so. Into 1 year. No be or HIV, no say prison or twice. Can you imagine what will happen? So there were aspects of the bill and a problem. Now, final, a question from Pong, Republic editor on gay incense. In fact, and I'll say it is over simplistic to suggest that an entire nation is against LGBTQ plus people. Societies are diverse, with a wide range of beliefs, experiences, voices. Reducing everyone to a single viewpoint ignores the complexity and shuts down the meaningful conversation. Because even the CDD report, there are about 7% and now 6.7% of people are believing in LGBTQ. They were indifferent. I agree with the Kosife Paul. However, he got us wrong completely. What I say? Majority carries the. There is nothing called absolute. Yes. In this world. As I didn't know what Ghana, but to swap maybe 100%. The President Mahama. So you're the president. Yes. What will you say?
Well, you see, that's
the decision of Ghana.
Yes, this is the response for you.
And we made reference to CDD for document. Yeah, 93%. Yeah, because Ghana for the dollar. And
Ghana for I know say
it may be possible say young found say 7% no crowd gay for. But say and they are different who are indifferent, so no person also indifferent.
But it's always not the case, you say. The voices of the minority.
Maybe
hey, you can say you now the because you can never
you never be gay.
What you banana inside the one that you could do
I mean for say
the cow it will be a who be selling now with us
but the person the catchers will say and then the case say the voices of the so-called minority no and a bit better the conversation to be an young questions and it is not always the case.
Minority view sometimes
so,
very reasonable.
That's your response. Now EMP and that my mind.
Next I want to know.
Any business or mabre. When my brain, I said about the air market. It's a man and 36 pace. What border? Only or children know what do the bear. Papa knows what I was most sensible. Yeah, I wouldn't MP. Me say, nobody is against Ghana so by Juma. In fact, Ibrahim Mahama, I would grab a bet now crack. I say. Or nyoma oye ne boa oboa nkofo bi ntino say djuma bi kura ampa mzo ne azuma fo ni nya ntokwa no we were supporting him. Yes, me I supported him. Oye Ghana ni
kura e call me region.
Yes, yeah, he said Daniel nto oye Ghana djuma obi ani ni amfumso bia. In fact, so I read the history of Joburg and South Africa any oboase omzo compare in terms of development ne nkwanimu ni ade it is mainly because of ownership. It's not bossing team in developer here. We have Joburg. The ownership is with the people.
Yeah. Local ownership.
Yes. But over Obuasia, the ownership is not. On to say by Ghana actually President Kufa Dubai. Ebe bi yekwana uka otu voze na President Mahama so turn one cedi mpo. What do you say?
So turn man what?
On na President Kufa Dubai or very viable Obuasi mine. So nti ownership there se Ghana ni enya ownership or mine na say djuma ni aya e ade papa o say na ebo na ebo mpa ye ma no ebio nobody has said say ebia only capacity to mine well, because in any case why data bank ya no pay ya argument ya no only capacity to do bond so we should demonize him.
Yes,
so say ko ma immediate
yes Brandon Champo the capacity
to run hotels.
Yes, papa bi at the last time cook Masimiko da ne facility bi ewo Kumase Edum ho.
Okay.
What is that? What you say?
Catering restaurants.
Yes. Who's anu kwa who's auto free and this is this ni koto hotel there any enye money. But some people ni yes okoto bi there money this okoto free and this ni ho.
President Kofor Ba.
Can you imagine?
President Kofor Ba boy. Eso okoto edan, okoto hotel. And President Kofor Ba, no president no. President Kofor Ba eso to hotel free. And you Ghana Lebanese
property.
Yes, Lebanese be property. Na NDC for so jai e dey ahoma so ye fini. Say tintina and ye state capital. Was it Pratt? One shot. Do you remember?
Yes.
They demonized. Can you imagine say Anka President NPP no wa bam and a deputy chief of staff ne company ekonya renovation and finishing contract 11 million Ghana cedis.
11 million.
Can you imagine? Uncle Omawe Kabutu
11 million down by BFL. 11 million
contract and yes I consider renovation and finishing. Keke 11 million deputy chief of staff in company and then so deputy chief of staff is Standobe yai
$1 million
and no the birthday. Yes,
a guy $1 million.
Yes, $1 million.
Yeah. Sir Standobe ya president. And as a former president at the time, John Dramani Mahama, Tama Eka deals ne started say a home sem buy or control baby, and no stand up in the echo say on 23rd September 2019 when you go on Facebook now
President Mahama
President Mahama. I'm quoting him.
Okay.
President Mahama. I said just like many other deals that had party cronies directly participating. Some of the key persons involved in the renegotiated Eka energy deal are linked to the finance minister Ken Ofori-Atta and his data bank.
It is straight away corruption.
He was talking about
straight away corruption.
He is calling on faith-based organizations
as
the conscience of the nation to speak out against the negative happenings like this in the country. Internet. Na otong abanja padie ama unia under mysterious circumstance in America. Nobody is against the MP so Juma. Nobody has questioned his capacity, but the ways and means omufa so edi adwuma ne ma EMP no emu ye rem hwe tama so nsensem ni argument ne bae no Sami Jemfi e control open AEB against or supporting the sole sourcing tie the okafa competitive tendering no
okay
or say resorting to paragraph 3 resorting to national competitive tendering process for the award of this critical roads project, would have taken another couple of months.
Abosumi bebre.
Yes. Abosumi bebre.
That renovation. A very say mines. Yeah, we now $1 billion. $1 billion plus $600 million.
Yes.
You know your process within 5 days.
Yes.
Yet now award.
Na ayo.
Award. Is the you see a biker say we could procure toilet roll.
Yes.
Now we are competitive bidding and now workers will so go back. It take how many days as an approval?
Yes.
Now a buying gold mine 1 billion.
Yes.
Investment plus 600 million.
Yes.
5 working days. Yeah. Cover market grab market.
Yeah. So it's the process. And rem. What's it? The months near competitive tendering. Sana in the past, what questioning people? Somebody, Juma. What the ultimately 5-7 days? 8 me year competitive tendering.
Yes.
But me, I don't even believe there was a competitive tendering.
Now 17
because of the family tree, So okay, Mr. Tando.
Yes.
Minerals Commission. You listen to Ibrahim. Anon Juma.
One deputy CEO.
So one acting CEO, Minerals Commission.
Oh, he was
first not a deputy. Yes, one CEO. Yes. This country. On Reuters. On March 7th, we are questioning the process. Not necessarily say obey so again. March 17th, 2026. Date no. On Reuters Kasai about the mines and Semia. And I say, Tieno, Papa no, or Mikotu, Mekaino. I say Ghana is assessing 3 bits. 17th March. Ghana is assessing 3 bids from local investors to take over Goldfields Diamond Gold Mine, which requires at least up to $1 billion of investment to revive it. Now, near Reko, one sending Papa Nikis in Adjectan or Casa T or say, mining contractors, engineers and planners, EMP. BCM International and Consortium Vortex Resources have applied to own the mine, Tando said. And the regulator is assessing the bidder, was assessing which bidder will meet its challenges.
Yes.
Now, Reuters will normally the 3 companies, EMP, Vortex, and BCM Kasai, or say they confirmed their bids but declined to comment further.
Yes.
There is 17th March.
Yes.
Papa Mr. Tando, I say a decision is expected soon as possible. adding that reviving the mine will require $600 million to $1 billion.
Yes.
And as at March 17th, you know, there were only 3 bits, voters, BCM and EMP. To more access it.
Voters na a consortium.
Yes. And China once and by Obekaya almost so almost a newspaper public. I'm going to cry, Mamma would cry, say EMP, MPP, the Edumanama EMP at the time.
Story be the match.
That was why I was asking for clarity last time.
Yes.
About the letter now. The then Minister for Lands and Natural Resources. That letter of a
yes.
Letter
of no objection.
Letter of no objection. You see, yeah.
Yes. So I was asking
yes. Letter of no objection. No.
The story no.
Okay. Matthias here. Matthias here. And
get over to you know. So I read everything that
17th March. No. And I say omanya 3 bits. I almost say to take 1. And I'm quite a story so. It is MPP cried the Jumanema EMP and almost social media if we so MPP hypocrite saying blah blah blah. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources issued a statement on 24th March 2026.
Write a story.
Yes.
It's a write a story now, Peter Reedy. Ghana waste local base for 1 billion revival of Goldfields Diamond Mine.
Yes.
March 17th, 2026. But really, Konya Shadi, the Kwakakrebi, and the and was Ghana is assessing 3 base for local investors to take over gold. And the Peter Reedy and the Yatoson. Why? And this is
17th March. 17th. And on Mukasa, which is why you go now. I started that. Oh, nice. I'm for the base. I was 3. What has 3 companies in the
yes.
I'm almost say I'm not confused. And I'm by bogus story now. And once and by now 24th March.
Any.
24th March. Before this Umber issue 24th March tender will. Now
Minister
I issue statement.
Yes.
Now Minister I said no can cry and no crowd cancel the so-called MPP the Damai.
Yes.
24th March 2026. Government moves to safeguard jobs and sustain operations at Damai mine lease nears expiry.
Yes.
Till first paragraph. The Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources informs the public the Dama mining lease held by Bosso Goldfields Limited, a subsidiary of Goldfields Limited, expires on 18th April 2026 after a 1-year extension.
Yes.
It is a MPP de my EMP.
Year
extension.
Okay.
So that was a lie.
Yes.
Maybe me a class people too. Yeah, me a class pivot. Do crowd. Third paragraph. To ensure continuity after the lease expires, government has initiated measures to safeguard jobs, maintain service contracts, and reassure stakeholders. These steps form part of efforts to secure a credible investor and operator through a competitive bidding process. And the 24th March, I feel a competitive bidding process. And I'm free one now, I'm issue bidding process. The other better also no. I'm issue tender notice.
Yes.
For selection of strategic investor for the lease and operation of the mine gold mine.
That's green also no.
Fantastic.
Why are the
date you know?
It's patrol rolling cop. More rolling qua now down last you know.
Date no. If you know second paragraph no kwampa.
It's signed.
Yes.
Honorable Emmanuel Amako Fibua MP. Honorable Minister 24th March 2026.
Thank you very much. In the 17th March. What's one 3 companies are washing a year be that. Then now Sabe Coco the John Beda I said I said I will be a tender. Now man form fab base near here day. Emra. It is sad we say no. Na any keke. Meanwhile, before somebody be a tender we know. Now Upton Rafik Mama, I would do in the power.
Mr. Binim the power. Ibrahim Mama P.
Then the Facebook page. On my showcase machines are Ibrahim Mahama.
But somebody tell you free so.
Eko inspect here or say eko he daman. Okay.
And ready to invest.
Ready to invest. Dada. Wabra wo ye competitive. I think be competitive bidding. When the machines na eko daman ko ye dey.
I say we just say the daman. Dada.
So nobody is against him.
No,
he has the capacity. But the call mu fa so the adwuma ne man no. And I hear questioning say family and friends be abamana because already Mineral Commission CEO no or your yonko. And I wa PN so am yati ase say at the time I hear tendering process no Easter brand mu. Fina no mu hear tendering process na mu hear assessment no. Now machines move akwa ye adwuma dada. Will catch there, who could take over. But who that is taking over the man.
Yes.
Then I will stand down who catch say, Sana, I didn't craft and I bear tendering. I'm going to say 93%. Who will believe more?
I didn't dance in. Come on. You do why are the papa? Why are the pa? It's no. But Peter Trasso. So we
maybe
what did be so for the meantime? Okay. How do
the first company you say then let's so three no
what is BCM Rotes your company no you know first company EMP the second company no BCM yes and a third company Voters group of company BCM International and a Vortex Resources.
Yes, you know the year consortium. No?
Consortium. I look around and say, no, almost say, MD company will be no comes for some Quajibia.
But a channel met some Maripoma so joining.
Not going to cook. That's all farmer.
There is one I don't know farmer.
Now, there are 3 companies.
Ask for 3 no.
Yes.
Because 3 no. Tender bid na omo ye tender bid final one na omo dey you know.
Yes.
All the ma engineers and planners.
Yes.
Voters nkwa na eka ho.
And then there's omo BCM film.
I don't see BCM because contracts na omo a base na omo access here.
Yes.
First stage omo yi mienu film and second stage you know. Eka hit Goldfish Limited Engineers and Planners.
Yeah.
And a technical stage, you know, and his Goldfish film. Almost they didn't qualify the technical stage, so they don't even come to financials. So you move in a car engineers and planners. And no more access here. Engineers and planners, you know, they satisfy both. And money 93%. See, for no money assessing, then I may say, then they had probably abandoned the first one.
The 17th publication,
publication, because for no money assess here, Vortex, and no, they are resources, mining group, and then almost consortium.
I am the consortium,
and engineers and planners,
and the BCM.
Goldfish Limited, Maripoma Mining Service.
But now, he's from the end of
oh, about Papa. So, saying,
so, no, you are disqualified. You are disqualified.
Before, say, on the 24th, you know, now, we're down for Rafik.
Yes.
Mahama. Now the Facebook were showcasing machines. I site that
I think I'm not seeing her.
So for him, so you cannot say they abandoned that because on what basis? I don't know move some of the machines no
So are you telling us what you are telling implies that decision was taken long before this fall
so-called competitive charade bidding process.
Now competitive na anything.
I don't know. And it's taking 5 days.
This can't be the restrictive tendering.
But Minister and issue statements or your competitive bidding. Yeah, and I'll publish it on the website.
That's not even my issue.
Okay, it's Rafik Diano. Me the judo ma send Ibrahim was a show better hojuma. So yeah,
Obi on can just say me chiano.
Rafik Mahama. You are my friend.
I've not seen him for
years.
Seen him for more than 10 years.
Who me like to answer so?
Oh,
you are my friend.
Only me ndini ye.
Yeah, Rafik Mahama. Only. Ma me ready ade o kan ye. Say ayi gido e ready ade fato so. We say EMP plans munti asem yo. EMP plans 1.2 billion investment. You don't. me be and the Bama half what way too much. No too much. Why are they? Was say EMP plans 1.2 billion investment in Daman and Takwa mines, dispatches 30 heavy-duty equipment to site. Engineers and Planners Company Limited is planning to invest approximately 1.2 billion into its Takwa and Daman mines. Into its Takwa and Daman mines. It's an idea.
What take over? So you cannot say the 24th, as part of abandoned. They never abandoned. They used the 17th one.
There been the 17th one. This one even precedes the 17th one. Mamie.
Okay.
Was say as part of it.
Yes.
As part of its efforts to strengthen operations and expand capacity, the indigenous mining firm has dispatched 30 semi-knockdown Caterpillar Lototwaso. EMP's investment is heavy-duty mining equipment dates back to 2002. No, blah 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 blah. Was say into its Takwa and Daman mines.
Yes.
Rain April 17th, you know.
And no, or not doing this.
Yeah, that. I'm what the machines in the I'm a signboard, so you know.
My machines in the Eastern no, or almost show you. On Facebook page.
Easter. I can know. Oh, please. And Easter.
I call inspector.
No more the quarter that. I will tell you if you swap. No more the quarter that. I would so better to us. Don't worry. To us,
there are few issues we need to put out there so that listeners will not think that yeah against. First of all, Obian, you say, EMP has been contractors in the mine for gold fields. Or more Caterpillar equipment in the EMP and supply. So Obian, you sir.
Yes.
They've been working with gold fields for a long time.
There was no tender. I was looking at the tender notice. It was wrong. It did not even indicate the method of procurement. And there was no tender, I can tell you. A tender notice will have indicated in the first instance, one, expression of interest. After the after the EOI shortlisted firms will proceed to the next phase, submission of proposals. The minimum time frame will be 6 months for such a transaction.
No, but in this one there, it can be shortened.
Quicker than fast.
Yeah. No, that's why some of us have argued that these so-called road contracts almost say cannot be done within a month. This shows.
Yes, the machines started going there in January.
In January.
Yes,
this can be done.
The last one or what was the last? Eastern so almost should be.
For more a full complement of
you have spoken about the tender process.
Yes.
You've spoken about all that, and I was established to say he started working with the mines.
I got 2 minutes
many years ago.
Hey.
He's also showed interest to take over the mine some years back.
Yes.
And these are facts.
Yes.
But you see, people are saying that is not the only mining company in Ghana. So if you are doing it, and let the process be very clear to everybody, transparent and all that, so that it will be on the merit of process, But when you do it in this manner, people are beginning to question the bid process and the tender process. It asks questions.
Yes.
That brings me to the point to say, Ghana for sometimes I think we need to have a certain mindset about Ghanaian businesses. Peter.
Yes.
Under President Akufo-Addo, nobody is faulting Ibrahim Mahama for doing his business. He has done business over the years. In fact, he started his business before his brother became a president. Fact, right?
Yes.
But the reason why Ibrahim Mahama may suffer because of his biological brother.
Yes.
Because he has said certain things against against certain presidents. When he himself had been president before, and had actually given properties giving a state mine to his brother before.
Yes.
And that became a subject of controversy.
After losing election.
Now, Well, he says there and tells that President Akufo, when he said that he's not corrupt, also President Akufo-Addo can say that because his cousins, his brothers, he mentioned Gabi Ochidako. Yeah. He mentioned Bumpy. He mentioned Keoforiata. So they can steal.
Give the video, mommy.
They will steal for him.
Give the video, mommy.
Because he's a president, his brothers no more business, private business, can steal for him.
But mommy.
Meanwhile, these people had not acquired any state property. As far as I know, I don't know whether
the president knows. I'm too old to be corrupt. I'm not going to steal your money, because he knew his relatives would steal the money for him. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, he can go to a plush retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him. Bumpy and Co. would all look after him. Early conflicts of interest. The president knows about this, you know, and that's why he says, I'm too old to be corrupt. I'm not going to steal your money, because he knew his relatives would steal the money for him. And that's exactly what's happening. You know, he can go to a plush retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him. Bumpy and Co. would all look after him. Retirement because of Oyata and Gabi and everybody will look after him. Bumpy and Co. would all look after him.
Okay, all right. It's very President Mahama Asamana Awubukan.
Samson was kind of opposition.
Yes.
When he knew at that time, Bumpy had not acquired any state property.
David.
Gabi Ochidako had not acquired state property.
David. Even
though Keoforiata was a finance minister, he had not acquired any state property. Now you are the president. Government, state resources, gold, land, are vested in the president.
Yes.
On behalf of you, have to hold in trust on the behalf of the people. You are everything is vested in the president. Now your younger brother, biological brother, goes to acquire a property that is vested in you.
He gave it to him. What the money is?
Is it that in what you said about Akufo-Addo, is that what you are operating?
Yes, please. Yes.
Is it that you are now giving it to your brother for him to steal for you?
He has stolen for his brother.
For him to keep for you?
Yes.
So you see politicians, as they say, the Malawian proverb, West, men are trapped by their words. Almost the same way. So the attitude on a brother, and now Ghanaians are not questioning. It is not about Ibrahim Mahama's business. It is about the attitude of his brother, who is now in charge of state assets. And his brother is now acquiring the state assets. That's why people are questioning. It is not about private businesses, or it's not about Ibrahim Mahama as a person. It's about what his brother has said about people acquiring state property. And you see, I said it somewhere that sometimes we should stop. At one point, you have to stop envy and jealousy about private business. Look, when how do you call it, Dr. Brian Achampong was acquiring a street property.
Tried to acquire. He joined the bidding.
He tried to acquire. He was acquiring this. He was acquiring. He didn't acquire. He was acquiring. So this was a competitive bidding. That's why I said, what is the process like? Yes. This was published. Yes, on international journals.
About 18 or 19 companies.
Published. Many companies. I published it. Went through by bid by bid. Obia the financials. Obia capacity. Yeah, says here Rock City. What's the company?
Rock City.
No, Rock City something. Oh, I'm forgetting. But Rock City. Let's say short Rock City. Qualified to take over the shares now. Any person more upload in their 4 hotels.
Everybody
knew. Say the Ghana. Our hotel, Rock City, one day
building construction. Which means what any dia mine say yes, any dia that so because we invest in his own company are fine, but to invest in the mind there just say what person just say
now make a hotel one said when Dr. Bɛkyerɛ wanted to acquire a senator here for some more upload. Look, Obianim, if in terms of capacity ni as I was saying, so hotel no my car come nipa no send a message baby.
So far on call.
Also on family or me come to my house. That's the biggest hotel in Africa, if not in Africa, at least in West Africa. Obviously in Africa. And he has shown capacity that he has hotels, hotel management or expertise. Better run. But you people, you all 3 years before, you know, at the moment Jimmy said, deal with your Peter. So where are the voices? Peter, you are down for. Hey, Madam Ube. For Foreign Affairs Minister. Foreign Affairs. Oh, yeah, come out quiet. Yeah, come out quiet. You have down for news. Tell Awud that the procurement law has timelines for each procurement method. Yes, and to know it's not rigid. No, they expect. That be what say it has timelines for each procurement method. And to know to me as what it are competitive. Restricted tendering. You say and a source sourcing as you say. It be our timelines. The record they quick to do. Hey, as a man out there. I didn't you. Yapon. Oh, mommy, and then man, I got that mine. It's an important matter. I mean, it's an important matter. But in case, very important. Not Amy Yapa said the team was not fought well against the organized. The team was not fought Brian Nakano. Brian Nakano, because he had no destined to abandon that project. But you see, organized, a handful. Say. Hotels were part of state Gafor land, so they should rise up, and there were demonstrations in Accra. Do you know that demonstration? And they demonstrated a state capture, and that became a top guy, and that was part of the reasons why MPP suffered in Greater Accra, the election. And today, somebody who was doing his private business, he was not the. Bɛkyerɛ has not been the brother of Akufo-Addo president. He was doing his company in competitive bidding, and he wanted to get it. Because of that, he himself his company had to withdraw from the process. And yet today, this is what we are seeing. You see, sometimes the silence of the people, the majority, will tell you a story.
That's why I say don't play Chaskele with pension funds. Stop sale of hotels to Brian Echampo. Where the TVC4.
Correct.
TVC4. Don't play Chaskele with pension funds. So the top sale of hotels to Brian Echampo. TVC4 na catch say Mayan Tom Gane Japadi and they had rep. That was snake board as well.
Goodness God.
But you see, my final point. Sir, it's who say Ibrahim Eboa, the Nafo more people near this in India. Yes, open us send me message, sir. Who sir? I am quite Ibrahim Boa. Why? Hey, Bɛkyerɛ asama. Brian on NDC4. Brian only NDC4 on no boy. Fertilizer na Brian NDC4. Fertilizer. He wasn't helping NDC4. Nobody is against him. He's a Ghanaian, Ibrahim. Onye adwuma. Many Peter be support no Azuma resources. Many Peter, you be support. Asama na ten. So obo Ghana for nti, yemfa kwan bonu so ni kutu kwan so yemfa omega pade ma no. Please, they should stop that. The issue is that Yankasi will be our support will be. That the Viaswan and support will be. No. Viaswan and at the moment, man and you go to Muslim because we don't support will be. Where as anything. Anyway, it's no. My goodness. The basic agency.